And next, we will have Delegate Sewell. Siebold.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, members of the committee, there's a substitute for this bill.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. All right, why don't you tell us about your substitute and your
Of course, thank you, Madam Chair. The substitute removes references related to the health and family life education sections and makes it optional for districts to adopt the curriculum.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. HB 1221 asks the Department of Education to set out standards of learning for menstrual education. Menstruation is a natural bodily process, yet the stigma surrounding something that happens to half the population every month persists. Misinformation due to a lack of education has run rampant. This education gap has consequences. An NIH study into the effects of lack of menstrual education found that this lack of knowledge can lead to insecurity, low self-esteem, psychological stress, shame, depression, and urinary and reproductive tract infections. Lack of menstrual education can also affect school attendance, reduced classroom participation, and eventually educational disparities. Madam Chair, it is past time to make this change. Let's tackle the stigma surrounding menstruation and equip our kids to better understand their own bodies. And Madam Chair, members of the committee, if with your permission, I have a few members in the audience and one person on Zoom who would like to speak to the bill. They were in fact the ones who brought me this bill. Jasmine Huang is a senior at Madison High School in Vienna, Virginia, and Arushi Khanna is a sophomore at Virginia Tech who is currently on Zoom. So I'd love to bring them forward to tell you a little more about what problem this bill is solving.
Thank you. Any questions from members of the committee? All right, we will move now to public testimony. Is Jasmine available? If Jasmine could come up first, and then anyone else who would like to speak in favor of the bill, please line up behind, and remember to keep your comments to less than 1 minute. Go right ahead.
Good afternoon. My name is Jasmine Huang. I'm a 12th grade at James Madison High School. I'm also president and founder of Period at Vienna, which is a local organization dedicated to fighting period poverty in Northern Virginia and Washington, D.C. I'm here to speak in favor of House Bill 1221, a bill I brought to help Delegate Holly Siebold alongside my peer Arushi Khanna. Women make up half of our population, and 1.8 billion women menstruate globally. Yet we don't have any standardized education about the difficult and often confusing menstruation process that every woman faces. This lack in education increases and spreads misinformation. It also greatly impacts a young girl, raising unfortunate feelings of confusion and shame. In talking to many of my fellow classmates, menstrual health education from family and friends is inconsistent. If you have a daughter, a sister, a mother, think about their 12-year-old selves experiencing their first period and having no education about what is happening to them. Imagine that overwhelming fear and worry that they may feel when they first spot blood on their underwear. A girl won't know if something is happening to her is unnatural or wrong. A girl won't know if she needs to see a doctor. A girl may even decide to skip school.
For your testimony. Thanks for joining us today.
Good afternoon. My name is Kiara Wright. I'm in 12th grade and attend James Madison High School. I proudly serve as the vice president and a founding member of Period at Vienna, an influential chapter of the larger nonprofit Period. Today I stand before you as a passionate advocate, testifying in favor of the Virginia Menstrual Health Education Bill, because I truly believe that comprehensive menstrual education is the first step towards destigmatizing periods, fostering open and inclusive environments, and empowering individuals to make necessary and informed decisions regarding their health. I'm here before you because there are 4 million individuals who menstruate in the Commonwealth of Virginia, who deserve to have confidence in the fact that the future of our Commonwealth is not just aware of, but comprehensively educated on this essential and natural topic. I'm here before you because everyone deserves the chance to navigate their healthcare decisions with dignity, and the first step toward that future is education. I'm here before you most of all because I believe that education is a transformative force, one with the power to shatter social stigmas and work towards creating a more equitable future.
Thanks for being with us today.
Madam Chair, members, Shane Riddle with the Virginia Education Association. We support HB 1221, and I'll tell you it's a great thing to see students involved in the policy development process, and we applaud those students. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Portland Evans Johnson, and I very much support House Bill 1221. Thank you.
Anyone here to speak in opposition to the bill? Generally, we have people in favor and opposed. Would you like to speak in favor of the bill? Okay, come on up.
My apologies. I'm Ashley Brown, a student at VCU. I just wanted to speak in favor of the bill. I can say from my own experience, I'm pretty sure as all women in this room know, maybe some men, it's a confusing time, and our education should reflect that. In my work in Hampton High School, I graduated in 2022. I supported a project and co-founded it called I Support the Girls, where we collected over 500 bras for women in need, and also pads and tampons for people that did not have access. A lot of people do not know how expensive menstrual products are and also how to access them, and my project did that. And VCU NAACP chapter, which I'm the vice president of, next month we're gonna start another drive for that to collect menstrual products to people that need them, and anyone in Virginia that needs them, we can give them access. I just wanted to speak in favor of it, and I want all of you to hear us, that us women are asking for your support in this. This is very necessary, and I will continue to work to protect our right to education and rights to know about our bodies, regardless of what happens. But this is important, and we need your support. Thank you.
We'll move now online. We do have, in-person opposed. Come on up.
Madam Chairman, members of the committee, Daniel Davies on behalf of the Family Foundation. We do oppose this bill for a few reasons. One, while the introduced bill did make this optional under the FLE program, the substitute, at least the one I just pulled up online, does make it mandatory on line 22 and also on line 42. Each school board shall provide such instruction. Our primary concern is, look, we're talking elementary here. Starting in 4th grade. I've got a 9-year-old son, and this is really too young for this to be something that school boards are required to instruct them in. We realize there is a parental opt-out process, but I spoke to someone even today that said he had filed all the proper notifications with the school to opt his child out. The teacher, they've got a million things going on in the classroom, somehow took the wrong student out of the classroom. This individual's son was given an FLE education even when he'd done everything proper to opt the child out. So it's not as safe a system as we'd like to think. So we do, again, have concerns. I hope you vote against this bill. Thank you.
All right, now moving online, we have Arusha. You may go ahead.
Hello, my name is Rishi Khanna, and I'm an advocate for menstrual equity, having worked with both local and national initiatives like Period and the PAD Project. Bill 1221 extends beyond those who menstruate, aiming to provide all students with knowledge about a crucial biological process that impacts us as individuals, regardless of if we menstruate. Our education is core to our identity, future, and the choices we make when it comes to our health. Growing up, I didn't learn about menstruation until 2 years after I got mine. Nowadays, girls are getting their periods at 9 years old. My male peers hadn't learned about it unless it was word of mouth. I had peers who suffered dire consequences, leading to critical circumstances from undiagnosed medical conditions, improper product usage, or simply ostracization. I know that you wouldn't want yourself, your kids, wife, mother, or sister to feel alone as they face their period every month, missing out on education that builds their career and sets them up for the future. No one would want their loved ones to resort to using products such as toilet paper, cut-up diapers, rags, plastic, etc. because of the lack of knowledge, which is a sad truth. I urge you to support HB 1221 as a crucial step towards creating a more informed, equitable, and supportive educational environment for all students in Virginia. Let us collectively pave the way for less absences, less stigma, and less burden, ensuring equity and justice for all.
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. It's so great to have so many students joining us today. I wanted to see if you had any further amendments to the bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Please forgive me, I did want to make another amendment, and I should have brought that up in the beginning. I'd like to strike lines 25 through 48.
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the amendment is made. And do you have any further amendments?
Yes, Madam Chair, on line 22, instead of shall, I'd like to change that to may.
Okay.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and both amendments are approved.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Delegate Rasool.
move to report the bill as amended.
Speaking
It's
to the bill.
been properly moved and seconded. Delegate Cherry.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And speaking to the bill, don't necessarily mean any harm to the bill, particularly because you've taken out my biggest, which was the shall to may. But I do want to keep harping on the fact that we keep adding requirements to education. And I think there should be a point where we take all of these things that we're trying to add and send them all to one commission that studies and says what does and doesn't belong in our school day. So thank you.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, you may open the vote. You may close the roll. The bill reports